Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you the easy way to remove glitter polish with the foil method, as it's called. And as you can see, I've already done my left hand. I still have to do my right hand. But for a 6-day-old manicure, this really held up pretty well. I didn't have any chipping and no more than the expected tip wear. So I was really happy with how that wore. And if you missed the tutorial, I will have a link for that in the information box. So for this, I'm going to be using 100% acetone. Most normal polish remover does have acetone in it, but the 100% is obviously stronger. I'm also going to be using some little strips of aluminum foil, and you basically want it to be a little bit wider than your finger and long enough to wrap around your finger several times. And then I have just little pieces of cotton. And I have a salon roll of cotton, so I just tear them off as I need them. If you have a cotton ball, you can just unroll it and then rip off the little pieces. And if you don't have any pure acetone, or if you just don't like it, you can certainly use the foil method with normal polish remover. Basically, I've got the cotton soaked with the acetone. I'm just going to put that on top of my nail. And then I'm going to wrap the nail up in the aluminum foil, which is a little bit awkward at this camera angle. But, you know, you can do your own way if you want. Just kind of wrap it around and then pinch and fold over the tip, which kind of helps it to stay in position like that. And then move on to the next nail. The kind of one downside to using pure acetone is that it is even more drying than regular polish remover. But I just make sure to go ahead and moisturize very well when I'm done, and you know, I've never really had an issue with it. The whole purpose of the tinfoil, like I said, is to keep the polish from the polish remover from evaporating, and so that's the main difference between this and my original polish removal vid, which if you haven't seen that, I'll include a link to that in the information box as well. But, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's pretty easy, and it makes removing glitter polish so much easier, even though this is not as bad as some glitters, because I did use a base color of regular polish. I've had glitters that were 4 coats or more of just glitter polish, and this takes it off so easily that I really would never use any other way. I remember one time before I tried this method, literally sitting for an hour while I was watching a TV show and trying to scrub off the nail polish with, you know, what most people would consider the traditional way, you know, just a cotton ball soaked in remover and just, you know, scrubbing it over your nails. And the glitter catches in the cotton, and it's a disaster, and it really is difficult and makes a lot of people not want to wear glitter even though it's so pretty. So I'm going to finish wrapping up my thumb here, and then I'm going to let these sit for a while. I usually just do one hand at a time so that I have the other hand free to type or work the remote control or whatever, but I'm just going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back and show you guys the removal. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm about to take off the foil. If you want, you can, you know, pull off the whole packet, foil and all. I prefer to just kind of remove the foil, and then with a firm pressure, go ahead and take off the cotton. And if I can get that to open up, there you can see all the glitter came off, I mean, just in one swipe. the one thing to be aware of, and I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, is that if you do have patches on your nails like I do, that of course the pure acetone can do a number on those. So sometimes I'll wait until I already know I need to change my patches before I would wear glitter and need to do this. But there again, you can see, I mean, a little tiny bit stayed behind on the nail. That's easy to just clean off like that. And the amount of time that you want to let it sit is going to vary a little bit. Once you've done it a few times, you'll get kind of a better idea. I usually go for about 5 minutes, and that works out well for me. And I mean, like this manicure I figured out was 8 coats of polish. You figure a base coat, 2 coats of black, a pretty thick coat of glitter, which I think would count for at least 2, 2 coats of top coat, and then I added a matte top coat after a few days too. So, I mean, even with normal non-glitter polish, 8 coats is going to be a job to remove. And with this method, it really is a lot easier. Even if you get some left over, like on this nail, that's a much smaller job than if you had to scrub it off the whole nail. So, work a little bit on those couple stubborn glitters. But yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like I've got to be missing something because I always end up forgetting something. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. And as usual, I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy wearing some glitter now that you know the secret to getting it off in a timely fashion. So, like I said, that one needs a little bit more attention, but overall, pretty dang clean. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It's not really a very pretty closing shot with the little bits of cotton still stuck on there. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching.